Looks like I got freaking jacked. Good morning. We are, today's an exciting day. Today's Saturday. We're actually headed to pick up our new trailer. We'll be there in about 10 minutes. Just had to stop at the bank, and there's a bank right down the road from them, so worked out good. We'll be there in 10 minutes, and let's get this trailer picked up. So we made it. I'm not really going to record anything here because I really want to look this thing over because I've never seen this trailer in person. I want to look it over, get all the paperwork and stuff in order, make sure I don't like miss anything so I can get this thing registered and this and that and whatever within a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, that's that. Walk in here now. They look pretty busy. It's a tight lot, so good thing they got a Kubota with like a 3-point hitch and a gooseneck ball. I'm sure they're gonna probably bring it out front because it's a little tight in this parking lot. Well, there she is. Brand spanking new. 44 foot long. And we brought the mega cab to pick it up. When we get out of here, we'll talk about it once we get out of here. Okay, so we got the new trailer home. We're gonna start from the front, work our way to the back, and go over everything on this trailer. All right, 2023 Iron Bull, bought from Best Choice Trailers, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Okay, it's 2 5/16 inch ball like normal. All right, start at the front. Spare tire holder, very nice. Always nice to have one, especially this one where I can stand here and I can get this tire out. On my Gator, I can't do. I have to climb up on the side of the bed or climb up on the neck of the trailer just to be able to get the spare tire off. I like that. Another thing I like about this Iron Bull is these bars right here. Somehow I'm gonna put a winch mounted up here to be able to pull. Instead of dragging on the deck, be able to pull up and get the car up on. So then we've got this big, deep front toolbox. It's not sealed, which you can see, which is okay. Kind of sucks, but and then obviously for dual jacks, which is I'll never buy a trailer that doesn't have dual jacks again on it. It's got dual jacks, so the bar for the dual jacks runs through there. But you got deep. Got room for a battery if you want to put a battery over there for your winch, whatever you may need. It's got plenty of storage, and it's got these shocks on it to keep it open. Of course, it's got a lock and a key that goes with it, which is nice. All right, so this trailer is 44 feet long, and it is a full 102 inches wide, which was a big pet peeve for me. After having the wedge that was only 96 inches, I wanted something that was 102. So this does have a rub rail. As you can see, there's the front, so for how big the toolbox is, it takes up a lot of space up there up front, which is fine. It's not in the way. It's got these angles that come down, so just got to make sure if you have to pull a car all the way up, you're not in the way of those, but you shouldn't be. But so it has a rub rail with stake pockets and D-rings. Welded D-rings down the length of the trailer. There's a few spots where it stops and they add more, but should be able to, if I'm hauling truck beds or whatever, I should be able to work around that because they've got 12 inches in between them, so you should be able to maneuver enough to be able to strap or chain or whatever you may need. Obviously it's got a turn signal about halfway down. Work our way down. It's got 777K axles. This one has Dexter axles under it. Regular spring ride. Unfortunately, it came with 10-ply tires on it, and I didn't really feel like messing with them to get 14-ply on it, so I'm just gonna wear these out like I did on my my big enclosed there. I've got all the trailers at the house right now, it seems. So we got to get rid of some, put them into storage. But anyways, and it's got drive over fenders. So it does have reinforcements along the fenders to be able to drive over them, which, it being a 102 wide, I shouldn't need much driving over these very often. So that's nice, but it is nice for the option. Hi, doggy. So come back here. Again, we have another rub rail with stake pocket D-ring. Now, this is one of my, not one of my choices, but I really like what this trailer came with. It came with the flip over ramps. I like these because I hate having to get aluminum ramps out, especially on a trailer like this, having to store them or whatever it may be so people don't steal them. Had to be able to chain them up, put racks on the side of the trip, whatever it may be. It seems to be a pain in the butt. These are so easy just to flip over, load and unload, which I'm gonna flip them over here so you guys can see the angle. And another nice thing, it's already got tabs welded here and a bar so you can flip the ramps and have them up in the, in the upright position if you need that room, which really with a 44-foot trailer you shouldn't. But again, I ever regret buying a trailer that I thought was big enough that wasn't the biggest you could get, because you just seem to always need a foot or two of extra room. So we just did it right this time. So let me flip these over and I'll show you what they're like. While I'm doing that, it's got these pins to where and then they're spring assisted. So if you look at that load angle, which I'm gonna change my phone over here in a second to see what that actual angle is. But mostly everything will go up there. We may have to get a piece of wood or something to get a lower car up there. That's a very low loading angle, and I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so with them flipped over, somewhere between 18 and 20 degrees load angle on that, but I'm not, this is downhill. So it will be less on that in any different situation. So then, like I said, if you want to store them in the upright position, you would just pull this pin out here, lift the ramp up and put the pin back in here, and you'll be able to store them completely upright without having to worry about rigging anything up to keep them up. So you may ask why I went with these ramps. Mainly because it gives me a lot of versatility as far as ease of putting like a skid loader or a tractor, or like a tractor that has skinny front wheels, whatever it may be. It just has more versatility, and quite frankly I get tired of lugging the aluminum ramps around. So it's a nice feature. One thing I do like, they did put the reflective tape on these for when you have them in the upright position. They can still see with the DOT legal tape. I hit a groundhog, that's why someone's sniffing up in the wheel well already on this trailer. So that's that. There she is. She won't be really pulled with the mega cab unless I need to. I just took this to go get it picked up today, and I'm bringing it home. So what I'm gonna do this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and stain the deck on this while it's fresh and new, and then I'm gonna get all my straps. I bought all new straps. I don't need ratchets, but I bought all new straps for this trailer. A little longer lasso straps so they fit around bigger tires when I'm hauling those trucks, and that's what mainly I purchased this for. But it gives me the option to be able to put some freight on it, being as wide as it is, with the stake pockets and rub rail. And if I need to haul truck beds on this, I pretty much have 40 couple feet of usable room, easy usable room, but in between the fenders we could always block them up or whatever it may be to be able to get the full 44-foot length of freight space on this. So pretty happy with the purchase. It rode great, didn't have any issues with it. Even behind this truck, it weighs somewhere around 7,000 pounds empty, and like I said, it rode great, so I didn't have any complaints, especially with like 10-ply tires on here. Sometimes they always, and I don't know what brand these are, but they're Diamondback, which I've never heard of, but I'm not a fan of 10 ply tires, but they'll do until we get them worn out, and we'll get them replaced with 14 ply like we put on everything else. So that's the new trailer. Appreciate you guys watching, and if you stick around, you guys will see me load this trailer pretty quickly.